Okay, it is December 21st, and so we're at Vlogmas 21. This is the hat that I made yesterday, this little guy right here. So I'm going to put it on, and again, you can do all kinds of stuff with it. You can make it tall, you can do this, you can flip it to the back, you can unroll this so that it hangs, okay? But this is so much more than a hat. Let me show you. It has this lovely little drawstring, and when you pull up the drawstring, now you have a little satchel. You have a little bag. You can hang this bag, you can tie it to your backpack, you can hang it over the handlebars of your bike, you can put it over your wrist and, you know, put rocks or batteries in it and hit somebody with it. There's all sorts of things you can do with this little bag. So, from hat to bag. Now, I have a YouTube person that I need to thank for this idea. In one of her comments, she said, gosh, you know, I have this idea. You said you wanted to make your hat turn into a bag. Well, why don't you try this? And if I can bring this up, I'm going to show you. I'm going to read to you what she said. So this is from Ms. Suzanne. I'll link her channel in the description. She says, I am loving your hats. I got an idea. Since you are talking about using it for a bag of a sort, why don't you add ear flaps with a long string, and it could be tied and used as a bag? I have the idea in my head, but I'm not sure if I explained it well enough to give you a visual. I'm thinking about, to give you a visual. This way it makes the hats useful all year round and would be mega useful to the homeless. I love that idea. Thank you, Miss Suzanne. I thought about the ear flaps, and I was trying to figure out some way to construct the hat so that when it's on, it just looks like a hat. There's no, like, things hanging off of it or whatever. And I wanted the handle to be, like, integrated into the hat subtly, so you had no idea that you could turn it into a bag. So, given your you know, your suggestions, this is the engineering that finally occurred with the hat slash bag. So anyhow, there we go. I couldn't be more pleased. I think it turned out really great. So thank you, Ms. Suzanne. I appreciate your input. Today's video has been just so slapdash and jerky. Sorry. It's evening, 6-something. Grant and I just got back from town, and I wanted to show you some of the things that we got. We went to Trader Joe's as we were leaving town, and I finally picked up dark gingerbread cake and baking mix with molasses and real ginger. Now, I've made gingerbread out of a box. I've also made it from scratch. This Trader Joe's gingerbread mix is very, very good. So this is going to be the gingerbread I keep saying I'm going to make. Not gingerbread men this time, just, you know, gingerbread cake. And we've decided that in addition to doing our eggnog, we're going to do a wassail bowl, which is basically just a spiced apple cider with hard cider. Often they would put spirits in it, so we got some Rebel Yell bourbon for, I don't know, $10 or something. This will last us 5 years. So anyway, that for the spirits. Then I went to the post office and I got Christmas cards. I'm so excited. From all my beloved YouTube people. I know I've got more waiting for me that somebody else had picked up a day before, so I'm going to pick those up tomorrow. And so I just want to share these with you. Well, I've got rain all over my glasses. It started raining as we were driving home. It was raining pretty good. It got real dark and stormy. So, here we go. This one is from Bonnie Diva and Katie Birch over at the Bonnie Diva channel. And I've already looked at this one. I haven't looked at the others. It's a beautiful handmade card that I just love. And on the inside it says, Cheryl, peace and joy be yours and to those you love. Bonnie, Diva, and Katie Birch. Oh, thank you, you guys. And inside this darling little bag, there was a beautiful gift. And let me show you. She gave me, presumably she made this. I don't know, but I'm going to guess she did. She gave me a lovely necklace. Isn't that pretty? With the beautiful turquoise and kind of citrine color beads. I think it's just as pretty as it can be. And then there are also earrings to match. Now, my ears, whoa, there you go. My ears closed up a long time ago. There you go. But I'm getting them re-pierced, so I will be able to wear these beautiful earrings with my lovely necklace. Thank you. That was so sweet, and I love the color. So, wow. That was really neat. So, let's take a look at the other cards that I picked up. That's from a cousin. Okay. This is from my friend Sue Pete, who I adore. I adore all my friends. And it's a big old polar bear. I just love it. I love stuff like this. Real happy. Just makes you happy when you look at it. And yeah, so it's from my dear sweet Sue. Then I hear glitter. I hear glitter. And this is from my friend Donna Glogowski. That's the name of her channel, Donna Glogowski. And let's see what we have. Oh yes, we have glitter. Oh yeah. Oh! Look what was inside. Look at this gorgeous crocheted, starched snowflake with glitter. I love these. You know, when I was a teenager, I used to make these. I don't have any left. I've either given them all away or they've been, you know, gone somewhere. So it is super delightful to have one. Also to have something that came from the hands of my friend. I just love it. I love this antique-y stuff too. And there's also a lovely card that says Believe, which I do. Isn't that sweet? Thank you, Donna. This is from my friend Nancy. Nancy is new to YouTube. Her channel is called Nancy Velvet Rose, I think. And she lives up the hill from me in Snow Country. And she and her husband operate a little bed and breakfast. They have a lot of guests who are foreign folks from other countries, and they often use Nancy's place as a kind of a base camp for Yosemite and the Gold Country and stuff like that. So that's a lovely, and she gave me a beautiful card with a little snowy church. I'm not going to read the insides of these to you guys because there are some long letters in there, and you know. This is from Carla Russell, and okay, you want to see something cute? Look at this. Snowman, fa-la-laing, and the fa-la-la thing is 3D. Isn't that cute? Oh, I have never in my life received so many Christmas cards. I've never in my life sent out so many Christmas cards either, so maybe that's true. What goes around comes around. This one, I'm going to guess it's from Leanne Live because it came from San Francisco. Let's see. She lives near there. No! Oh no! Okay, you know who this is? Okay, first look at the beautiful card with the frosted berries. Lovely. No, you got to see who this is from. This was from Rosie O'Kelly and her girlfriend Jen. Isn't that cool? Let's see if I can get it to come in a little bit better. I'm not sure how I can get it to do that. Isn't that funny? These two are a hoot. It's the Rosie O'Kelly channel. I've talked about these guys before. They're into, they're both transgendered women, and they're into RVs, vintage audio, being philanthropic, helping people. I've shouted them out before. Love them. Thank you, you guys. Love it. It's fabulous. Okay, and let's see. Okay. And this is from Simply Tweed. This is the last one I have to open. And, oh, cute. Friendship. Isn't that cute? Okay. I'm going to read this to you. She says, "Only you will understand this, Jim. I've misplaced my Christmas cards, so this is what you get, my wonderful friend." That's funny. And she draws a little picture, which is the thing I always do. I always draw my portrait on my as my signature. Oh, this is really funny. And you know, the funny thing about this is, I do that all the time. I mean, I don't think I've actually sent like a sympathy card for a Christmas card or a birthday card, but I've sent all sorts of cards that, like, you know, to a wonderful great aunt on her birthday, you know, as a, I don't know, Easter card or something. Like, scratch out the stuff and write in the right stuff, which of course I do because I'm a little bit cracked, but I think it's really funny. So thank you. Yes, I do understand this. So, those are my Christmas cards. That's my day. Oh, the last thing I want to share for today before I go over and sit in front of my fire and start working with what I'm going to show you. Guess who went to Joann's and bought yarn? Yes, I did. And this yarn is to fulfill some requests for hats. So I'm going to show you the colors that I got. And then I'm going to, you know, let you go so you can go do other things. First of all, I got a request for a pink and red hat. So here we go, pink and red. I also got a request for something that looks peacocky. Now I have some peacockish colors, but I bought some others as well, which include a peacock blue, that kind of peacock gold color. There's this, you know, this light green that you often see in the peacock. Also, you often see a light blue in peacock feathers. And then I got this. It's like a variegated in kind of peacocky colors. Peacocks don't normally have a lot of purple, even though you see a lot of purple in paintings of peacocks for some reason. But I thought this was real pretty. This would make a nice accent. I also bought, as a dual purpose, this green, which you often see in peacock feathers, but this is also a Kelly green that's for someone who wanted a hat with a kind of an Irish theme. So I'm going to use the colors of the Irish flag as my main colors, green, orange, and white. So there we go. That was my day, and I hope you guys all had a wonderful day wherever you are, and that you're warm and happy and not depressed, or at least able to, you know, maybe drink your depression away, whatever it takes, whatever gets you through the night. And I love you all, and I will see you later. Bye.